Hey guys, today I'm going to take you through how I made some full-length subframe connectors for my Foxbody Mustang. I would have bought some online, but unfortunately the shipping to Canada costs more than the connectors themselves, so I went down to the steel store and bought some of this 1.5 by 2 tubing. It's a 100 thou wall, and these are 6-foot long pieces. So the basic idea here is that you're going to cut almost all the way through the tubing in two spots on opposite sides. Then you'll bend the two pieces of tubing, and that will kind of give you the right shape. Just have a watch of the video and you should be able to understand. So we start by measuring the first end out at about 26 inches. We then flip it and mark the other side at 47 5/8. I transfer the marks over to the sides as well to ensure when I'm cutting that the thing is square. Now what I figured here is that around 100 thou will give me close to the angle I want. So you can see I use my calipers and I just mark 100 thou, and that's going to be the cut width that I go for. So I cut the tube on a horizontal bandsaw. Again, make sure you don't go all the way through. Leave one face fully intact, and remember the cuts are going to be on opposite sides. So you're going to have the top face and the bottom face intact, and the cuts will be opposites. So you can see here the horizontal bandsaw is pretty precise at 105 thou. I just use this M18 multi-tool to kind of cut a little bit deeper here to get that bend to happen a little easier. Next, I clean everything up for welding. So I actually used the bandsaw itself with the pipe in the vise and a floor jack to kind of jack up the pipe to get the two ends to touch. And here's what it looks like after the first shot. Unfortunately, this was close but not quite right, so I got to cut the welds and then try again. All right, so this works pretty good now. So this is about 150 thou. I think everybody's car is going to be a little different. So if you start at 100 thou and then go from there, you should be able to get it. So last, you just have to 45 the ends. You can see here I also added some steel plates to the end just to cap them, and I put a little plate at the front on the outside of the car just for some extra strength. Okay, next I sprayed the top face with galvanized weld-through primer. This is because you want something obviously that won't make it rust, but you also need to kind of weld in that area as well. So you can see then I welded it into the car. I obviously welded on both sides of these, so kind of at the front, the middle, and the rear. So the car here is sitting on its weight on all four wheels. It's just on these blocks I've got. And you just want to make sure that the jack pushing up on the car doesn't have any pressure. It should just kind of just barely be holding it there. So last thing, I ended up spray painting in black. So you can see here the finished product is pretty good. There's a lot of ground clearance. They should be pretty strong because they are full length. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'll be back soon with some more videos on the Mustang as it's getting a lot closer to running. Thanks for watching.